Then and now, romance, wit, and unforgettable performances, Pride and Prejudice brought Jane Austen's classic to life. Where are the stars now? Have you ever wondered what happened to the cast of Pride and Prejudice, 1995? Join us as we revisit their incredible journeys in Pride and Prejudice, cast then and now, 2025. 1. Jane Bennet. Susanna Harker, born in 1965, was 30 years old when she played Jane Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Jane Bennet, Elizabeth's kind-hearted and beautiful older sister. In 2025, at 60 years old, she continues acting, primarily in television and theater. After Pride and Prejudice, appeared in House of Cards, Ultraviolet, and Grantchester. 2. Mrs. Bennet. Alison Steadman, born in 1946, was 49 years old when she played Mrs. Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mrs. Bennet, the anxious and overbearing mother obsessed with marrying off her daughters. In 2025, at 79 years old, she remains active in British television. After Pride and Prejudice, starred in Gavin and Stacey, Orphan Black, Life and Here We Go. 3. Lydia Bennet. Julia Sawalha, born in 1968, was 27 years old when she played Lydia Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Lydia Bennet, the flirtatious and reckless youngest sister. In 2025, at 57 years old, she continues acting in television and voice work. After Pride and Prejudice, known for Absolutely Fabulous, Chicken Run, and Loch Rise to Candle Ford. Nanga Mr. Darcy. Colin Firth, born in 1960, was 35 years old when he played Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mr. Darcy, the brooding aristocrat whose pride initially distances him from Elizabeth. In 2025, at 65 years old, he remains a major film star. After Pride and Prejudice, won an Academy Award for The King's Speech, starred in Bridget Jones's Diary, A Single Man. 5. Elizabeth Bennet. Jennifer Ehle, born in 1969, was 26 years old when she played Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Elizabeth Bennet, the witty and independent heroine who challenges social expectations. In 2025, at 56 years old, she continues to act in films and television. After Pride and Prejudice, starred in The King's Speech, Zero Dark 30, 50 Shades of Grey, and Saint Maud. Or Mr. Bingley. Crispin Bonham Carter, born in 1969, was 26 years old when he played Mr. Bingley in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mr. Bingley, the cheerful and kind-hearted gentleman who falls for Jane. In 2025, at 56 years old, he now works in education. After Pride and Prejudice, acted in Shakespeare in Love before becoming a high school teacher. 7. Mary Bennet. Lucy Briers, born in 1967, was 28 years old when she played Mary Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mary Bennet, the bookish and socially awkward middle sister. In 2025, At 58 years old, she continues acting in television and film. After Pride and Prejudice, appeared in Gentleman Jack, Victoria, and The Thick of It. 8. Mr. Bennet. Benjamin Whitrow, born in 1937, was 58 years old when he played Mr. Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mr. Bennet, the sarcastic but loving father of the Bennet sisters. In 2017, Benjamin Whitrow passed away at the age of 80 after Pride and Prejudice. Continued acting in Chicken Run and various television dramas. 9. Kitty Bennet. Polly Maberly, born in 1976, was 19 years old when she played Kitty Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Kitty Bennet, the giggly and impressionable younger sister. In 2025, at 49 years old, she continues acting and voice work. After Pride and Prejudice, appeared in Doctors, Foyle's War, and The Bill. But the Mr. Wickham. Adrian Lucas, born in 1957, was 38 years old when he played Mr. Wickham in Pride and Prejudice. In Pride and Prejudice, portrayed Mr. Wickham, the charming but deceitful soldier who manipulates Lydia. In 2025, at 68 years old, he continues acting in British television and theatre. After Pride and Prejudice, appeared in Downton Abbey, The Crown, and Doctors. The 1995 BBC adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, based on Jane Austen's classic novel, is widely regarded as the definitive screen version. Starring Jennifer Ehle as the sharp-witted Elizabeth Bennet and Colin Firth as the brooding Mr. Darcy, the 6-part miniseries bring to life the romantic tension, social satire, and intricate character development of Austen's beloved work. The story is set in early 19th century England, where Mr. and Mrs. Bennet of Longbourn Estate are desperate to marry off their 5 daughters, Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Kitty, and Lydia, to secure their futures. Their financial situation is precarious since their home is entailed, meaning it can only be inherited by a male heir, namely their pompous distant cousin, Mr. Collins. When the wealthy and amiable Mr. Bingley moves into the nearby Netherfield Park, he quickly forms a connection with the gentle and beautiful Jane Bennet. However, his reserved and aristocratic friend, Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, clashes with the spirited and intelligent Elizabeth, insulting her at a ball by remarking that she is not handsome enough to tempt me. Meanwhile, the obsequious Mr. Collins, a clergyman under the patronage of the formidable Lady Catherine de Bourgh, visits the Bennets in search of a wife. He first sets his sights on Jane, but upon learning of her interest in Bingley, shifts his attention to Elizabeth. When Elizabeth firmly rejects his proposal, Mrs. Bennet is furious, but Elizabeth's pragmatic friend Charlotte Lucas accepts Collins's offer, valuing financial security over romance. The 1995 adaptation of Pride and Prejudice captures the wit, romance, and social intricacies of Jane Austen's masterpiece with remarkable authenticity. Elizabeth and Darcy's journey from misunderstanding to mutual respect is the heart of the story, illustrating how Pride and Prejudice can cloud judgment. With stunning period settings, faithful dialogue, and unforgettable performances, this adaptation remains a benchmark for literary adaptations, proving that Austen's timeless themes of love, class, and self-discovery still resonate today. Lessons. 1. The dangers of first impressions. Elizabeth misjudges Darcy due to her prejudice, while Darcy's pride blinds him to Elizabeth's worth. 2. Love transcends social class. Despite class divisions, Elizabeth and Darcy's love overcomes societal expectations. 3. Marriage as a balance of love and practicality. The novel contrasts romantic love, Elizabeth and Darcy, Jane and Bingley, with practical marriage. The role of reputation and family. Lydia's scandal threatens the Bennet family, highlighting the social constraints placed on women. 5. Personal growth and self-reflection. Both Elizabeth and Darcy must acknowledge their faults and change before they can find happiness. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities and classic movies. Until next time, stay safe and stay